Good evening. This is All India Radio, Kohima. I'm Jonas Yantan with the evening news. The headlines. Centre says order for complete lockdown has been issued in 19 states and union territories, including Nagaland. Chief Minister Nipirio, in his address to the people of Nagaland, urges not to panic but to stay alert and cautious for safety of all from COVID-19 pandemic. Section 144 CRPC imposed in Dimapur district as a precautionary measure to mitigate possible effects of spread of COVID-19. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges media representatives to launch Stay Home campaign. Union government has asked states to strictly enforce the lockdown in the areas where it has been announced in the wake of coronavirus outbreak. Legal action will be taken against violators. Centre had earlier asked state governments to issue directions to the 75 districts that have positive cases to stop all services except the emergency services. Briefing media persons in New Delhi, Joint Secretary in the Ministry of Health and Family Welfare, Love Agarwal, said 19 states and union territories have issued orders for complete lockdown. These states and union territories include Chandigarh, Delhi, Goa, Jammu and Kashmir, Nagaland, Rajasthan, Uttarakhand, West Bengal, Ladakh, Jharkhand, Arunachal Pradesh, Bihar, Tripura, Telangana, Chhattisgarh, Punjab, Himachal Pradesh, Maharashtra, and Andhra Pradesh. He said Cabinet Secretary has asked the Chief Secretaries of states and union territories to implement the restrictions strictly, and action must be taken against the violators. Home Secretary, in a meeting with Director General of Police of the states, have asked them to impose restrictions in stricter manner. Chief Minister Nagaland Nipirio said, till now Nagaland does not have any confirmed case of anyone being infected by the coronavirus, but there is no reason to be complacent or to lower our guard. In his address to the people of the state through All India Radio Kohima today, Rio sought the cooperation and support of each and every citizen of the state in adhering to all the steps and preventive measures being taken by the state government to prevent and contain the spread of the virus. Rio extended his appreciation over the enthusiasm of the public in cooperating with the government and sought continued cooperation in order to defeat the threat posed by the novel coronavirus. He urged the people of Nagaland to adopt the best practices of personal hygiene and social distancing as recommended by the health authorities. Rio urged to maintain vigil and help the authorities in preventing rumors and fake news from being spread. Rio appealed to all the people, particularly students coming from outside the state, to first stay in the private areas or buildings for quarantine. In order to cater them, Niatu Resort Dimapur and Cricket Academy Sovima have been kept ready for utility. Rio said there is no need to panic but have to be alert and cautious to ensure that we are not affected. He also mentioned that the next few weeks are very crucial in our fight to defeat COVID-19. However, he expressed hope that with the active participation of each and everyone, we can together overcome these difficult times. Rio added that these are extraordinary times and we need to unite in order to face the challenges under a spirit of oneness. Dimapur Police has issued prohibitory order under Section 144 CRPC in Dimapur district as a precautionary measure to mitigate the possible effects of the spread of COVID-19. The order issued by District Magistrate and Commissioner of Police Dimapur, Rotihu Tetsio, will come into force from 6 a.m. tomorrow till further order. The order bans assembly of more than 5 persons. However, certain pre-arranged gathering will be allowed subject to special permission from Commissioner of Police Office. All vehicular movements of non-essential nature is prohibited. However, police, army, paramilitary forces, magistrate on duty, doctors, medical staff, persons engaged in emergency services, and all essential commodity outlets will be exempted. It stated violation of the order will be liable for punishment under Section 188 of the Indian Penal Code. As precautionary measures to prevent and control the outbreak of novel coronavirus, Deputy Commissioner Kohima, Gregory Tejavele, has issued directives for strict compliances with immediate effect till further orders. The directive stated that all construction works except for road construction are put on hold. It has asked all village council chairmen, ward and colony chairmen to inform the same to all concerned. The order also stated that all commercial passenger vehicles, both public and private, like buses, taxis, two-wheeler taxis, shall not ply. Movement of all public is restricted except those coming out of their houses for procurement and distribution of essential commodities and medical facilities. Interstate entry point at Kohima shall be sealed except for movement of essential commodities, security forces, medical equipments and supplies. However, drivers and passengers of the vehicle shall be screened. Students coming from other states are to mandatorily stay on home isolation for 14 days and to contact the Kohima helpline numbers 85755 63906, 690-9937 493 for any information and queries. This news comes to you from All India Radio, Kohima. Prime Minister Narendra Modi urged media representatives to launch Stay Home campaign so that citizens can understand the gravity of the situation and take the lockdown seriously. Prime Minister today interacted with media heads through video conferencing over COVID-19 outbreak. Union Information and Broadcasting Minister Prakash Javadekar was also present. They discussed the ways to tackle the crisis and role of media in creating awareness about it. In a tweet, Modi urged people to follow instructions seriously and save themselves and their families. He said he has requested the state governments to get the rules and laws followed. Operations of domestic commercial airlines will cease operations with effect from tomorrow midnight. Government has said that airlines have to plan operations so as to land at their destination before midnight tomorrow. The restrictions shall not apply to solely cargo carrying flights. Supreme Court today directed all states and union territories to set up high-level committees to determine class of prisoners who could be released on payroll for 4 to 6 weeks to avoid overcrowding in jails so as to safeguard against the spread of coronavirus pandemic. The Apex Court said prisoners convicted of or charged with offences having jail term of up to 7 years can be given payroll to decongest jails. A bench headed by Chief Justice S.A. Bopre said that a high-level committee will work in consultation with the State Legal Service Authority for the release of prisoners. Ministry of Health and Family Welfare has advised people to follow basic protective measures so that they can keep themselves safe from the novel coronavirus. People should avoid participating in large gatherings. If a person is experiencing cough and fever, he or she should avoid close contact with others. People are advised not to touch their eyes, nose and mouth without cleaning their hands. Spitting in public places should be avoided. All persons should practice frequent hand washing with soap and water or use alcohol-based hand rub. Used tissues should be thrown into closed bins immediately after use. In case of fever, difficulty in breathing and cough, doctors should be consulted immediately. The Health Ministry has issued a toll-free number 1075 for the public for inquiry about coronavirus. It has also issued an email ID ncov2019@gmail.com for any assistance on the pandemic. Nagaland COVID-19 helpline numbers are 700-543-5243, 9856-071745, 700-5539-653 and toll-free number 1070. And now 20 news, here are the main points again. Centre says order for complete lockdown has been issued in 19 states and union territories, including Nagaland. Chief Minister Nipirio, in his address to the people of Nagaland, urges not to panic, but to stay alert and cautious for safety of all from COVID-19 pandemic. Section 144 CRPC imposed in Dimapur district as a precautionary measure to mitigate possible effects of spread of COVID-19. And Prime Minister Narendra Modi urges media representatives to launch Stay Home campaign. That is all we have in this evening news bulletin. Good night.